In Greek mythology, Medusa is one of the most famous characters because she continues to be portrayed in pop culture. She is not only immortalized in stories, she is immediately recognizable, not having any hair whatsoever, but a head full of snakes. Medusa, the most beautiful priestess in the temple of the goddess Athena. Many men wanted to marry her, but to remain a priestess of Athena, Medusa had to remain chaste and virtuous. Poseidon, god of the sea, saw how beautiful Medusa was and decided he wanted to marry her. But she kept refusing him. Poseidon, god of the sea, followed her into the temple and took her virginity. Athena's hands were tied. She was powerful goddess of wisdom, war, and the crafts, and also a favorite daughter of Zeus. Athena was perhaps the most wisest and most courageous, and certainly the most resourceful of the Olympian gods. Athena knew that she couldn't punish Poseidon because it would risk a war, whereas Poseidon was the god of the seas. Both Athena and Poseidon had wanted to be patron deity of Athens. And to prove her worthiness for the honor, Athena caused an olive tree to spring up on the citadel of Athens, the Acropolis. Poseidon sought to outdo her by striking the ground with his trident, and he caused a spring of water to gush forth. But because he was god of the sea, the water was salty and very little use to Athens whatsoever. Athena's gift to the Athenians was considered to be more useful, so she became the city's patron deity. Poor Athena. Everybody expected her to punish Medusa, but how was she to do it? She was her favored priestess, so how could she save Medusa's life and still punish her at the same time, or make it look like she's being punished? She decided to make sure that no one would ever be able to lay a hand on Medusa again. Medusa was innocent, so Athena put in Medusa's hand a power that is rarely given to anyone like this. Medusa was changed into a Gorgon. Her beautiful hair was transformed into living snakes. After that, any man who looked at Medusa directly turned to stone. Medusa banished herself from civilization to an island. She was alone and only saw men chase her, trying to kill her. She looked at them in fear and then saw them turn to stone in front of her eyes. She was scared of her powers and angry at the gods for cursing her. She took her revenge on the men that were sent to kill her. Anybody who took one step on her island was marked now for death at the hands of the Gorgon Medusa. Years later, and many men later, Perseus came to the island with a shield from Athena, flying shoes from Hermes, and a sword and crown from Zeus. He outsmarted Medusa and cut off her head to take back with him to save his mother from marrying what he thought was a jerk. From Medusa's body came a winged horse known as Pegasus. and a golden warrior named Chrysaor. Many years later, Perseus presented the head of Medusa to Athena, who took the severed head and turned it into an ultimate shield with a metal head of Medusa, terrifying many enemies with a single look.